Missouri, 1964. The steep slopes of the Ozark Mountains were covered in thick fog when United States Forest Service Ranger James Harrington entered an unexplored area to conduct a survey for the expansion of Mark Twain National Forest. His job was to map potential lands for federal acquisition, a routine mission that would inadvertently uncover one of the most disturbing cases of family isolation and consanguinity ever recorded in the state. *030 I was following the course of an unmapped stream when I noticed signs of human occupation, Harrington would later report in his testimony to the Shannon County Department of Social Services, a document sealed for nearly 3 decades. First, a rudimentary fence, then smoke rising through the trees, and finally a clearing with several structures that weren't on any official record. *056 Without confrontation, Harrington managed to leave the property and immediately reported his discovery to county authorities. His training in biology had allowed him to recognize clear signs of genetic problems among the family members. He had briefly observed a pattern he correctly associated with possible consanguinity. *117 It wasn't just a family living outside the system, Harrington explained in a 1990 interview for the Missouri Department of Conservation. It was a family that seemed to be physically deteriorating due to genetic isolation. As a public official, I felt I couldn't simply ignore it, even while respecting people's right to live as they choose. What the forest ranger found in that isolated clearing, more than 30 kilometers from the nearest community, defied any emotional preparation. *147 An entire family, later identified as the Holloways, had been living in complete isolation from the outside world for at least 4 generations. But it wasn't just the geographic isolation that made the case alarming, Harrington continued. There were children with visible deformities, adults with almost identical facial features, and their own language that I could barely understand. *207 When I identified myself as a government employee, he recounted, the older man just pointed a shotgun in my direction and said something like, "No stranger brings anything good." The Ozark Mountains, with their rugged topography and dense vegetation, have always harbored isolated communities, but the case of the Holloway family transcended typical American rural isolation. *232 Subsequent investigations would reveal a closed family system where marriages between cousins, uncles, and nieces, and even between siblings had become the norm for more than 70 years. Rural physician Dr. Robert Fielding, the first professional to examine some family members after the discovery, wrote in his notes, "In 27 years of medicine in rural communities, I have never witnessed such a concentration of genetic anomalies in a single family group." *302 Consanguinity here is not occasional, he observed, but systemic and multigenerational. Official county records consulted after the discovery showed only vague traces of the family's existence, a birth certificate from 1887 for one Jeremiah Holloway, sparse mentions in early century censuses, and then nothing. *328 It was as if the family had simply disappeared from the records, one official noted, while in reality they were going deeper into the mountains and into their own isolation. Social worker Mary Carpenter, who participated in the first interventions, reported, those children never attended schools. Some adults barely knew there had been a world war or who was president. But the most disturbing thing was how they saw their own situation as normal. *347 For them, the outside world was the aberration. Local authorities soon faced an unprecedented ethical and legal dilemma: how to intervene in a family that had lived this way for generations. What would be the consequences of forced separation? And perhaps most importantly, how could such an extreme situation have remained invisible for so long in the mid-20th century? The answers would only begin to emerge when investigators managed to reconstruct the Holloway history, a saga dating *420 back to the late 19th century that reveals as much about the geographic isolation of the Ozarks as it does about the institutional failures that allowed an entire family to vanish from society's view. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Stories like the Holloways rarely reach public knowledge with all their original details preserved. You won't find this anywhere else. Asterisk. Asterisk asterisk, 439, asterisk asterisk. The history of the Holloways in the Ozark depths officially begins in 1881, when 22-year-old Jeremiah Holloway acquired 120 acres of remote land in what is now Shannon County, Missouri. Records from the State Historical Archive show Jeremiah paid a negligible sum for property considered worthless due to its rugged terrain and extremely difficult access. What the documents don't explain is why Jeremiah sought such isolation. Interviews with elderly residents from neighboring communities, conducted after the 1964 discovery, suggest Jeremiah may have fled criminal charges in Kentucky. Asterisk asterisk, 529, asterisk asterisk. A letter found among the family's belongings, dated 1882, offers a clue. Asterisk. No one will find us here. We can live according to our own laws, away from the eyes of those who do not understand our way of life. Asterisk. Jeremiah didn't come alone. He brought his young wife Eliza, his younger sister Constance, and two male cousins, Isaiah and Thaddeus. This initial configuration would prove crucial to understanding the following decades. Asterisk asterisk, 556, asterisk asterisk. The location Jeremiah chose was strategically isolated even by the standards of the time. Situated in a narrow valley surrounded by steep elevations, access was limited to a precarious trail that became impassable in winter. Geographer Dr. Wallace Humphrey, who studied the region in the 1970s, described it as an extreme case of intentional geographic isolation, where every natural feature served as an additional barrier. Asterisk asterisk, 616, asterisk asterisk. Between 1883 and 1890, parish records from the distant Pine Grove Baptist Church show Jeremiah occasionally came down for essential supplies. Pastor Jonathan Miller, who kept a meticulous diary, described him as a reserved and distrustful man who spoke little and never brought his family to gatherings. The last recorded visit was in April 1890. After that, the Holloways severed almost all outside contact. Asterisk asterisk, 707, asterisk asterisk. Coincidentally, it was during this period that the family's genetic isolation began. Documents found on the property revealed that around 1892, Jeremiah formalized a union between his sister Constance and his cousin Isaiah. 2 years later, his own eldest daughter, then 14, was given in marriage to the other cousin, Thaddeus, then 32. Asterisk asterisk, 735, asterisk asterisk. A diary belonging to Eliza Holloway, Jeremiah's wife, offers a disturbing glimpse. Asterisk. Jeremiah says that pure blood must remain pure, that the families in the valley are weak because they mix their blood with strangers. I pray that the Lord guides us, for I fear for the future of our children. Asterisk. Asterisk asterisk, 753, asterisk asterisk. By 1900, the Holloways had developed a small, self-sufficient community. They grew corn, beans, and potatoes on terraced slopes, raised pigs and chickens, and hunted and fished. They built more cabins as the family grew, always within the original property's boundaries. The 1900 census briefly notes about 15 individuals on the Holloway property, but the census taker added that complete access was not permitted and the head of the family showed extreme hostility to government presence. It was likely the last time any official set foot there until 1964. Asterisk asterisk, 835, asterisk asterisk. The Holloways' isolation was reinforced by history. The Great Depression economically devastated the region, causing many families to abandon their rural properties. During World War II, rationing and fuel restrictions further reduced traffic in remote areas. It was a period when many rural communities were forgotten, explained local historian Timothy Warren in a 1970 article. If a family was already living intentionally isolated, the combination of economic depression and war created the perfect environment for them to disappear completely from the records. Asterisk asterisk, 930, asterisk asterisk. As decades passed, the family became more numerous, more endogamous, and more isolated. A rigid oral tradition replaced formal education. A belief system mixing religious elements, superstitions, and justifications for consanguinity solidified. They believed the outside world was contaminated, revealed one of the few members who adapted to life outside after the intervention. Our elders taught that the family's blood was special, chosen, and that mixing it would bring disease and weakness. Asterisk asterisk, 950, When James Harrington stumbled upon the property in 1964, he didn't just find an isolated family. He found a social microcosm that had evolved separately for almost 8 decades, with profound genetic and social consequences just beginning to be understood. 1016. When authorities finally gained complete access in October 1964 after weeks of tense negotiations, what they found shocked even the most seasoned professionals. The family had grown to about 42 individuals across 3 living generations, all direct descendants of the 5 original settlers. Dr. Malcolm Harrison, a geneticist from the University of Missouri consulted on the case, wrote in a confidential 1991 report, "The degree of genetic homogeneity observed represents one of the most extreme cases of prolonged consanguinity ever documented." 1107. The technical language hid a grim reality. Of the 42 members, 27 presented physical or cognitive disabilities directly attributable to consanguinity, fused fingers, severe facial deformities, congenital deafness, and various intellectual impairments. Clear evidence, noted the report, of the progressive accumulation of recessive genetic mutations. 1138. Martha Holloway, an older woman born around 1910, provided details about the internal family structure. "When a girl bleeds for the first time, she is ready to marry," she explained with disconcerting naturalness. "The Council of Elders decides who marries whom based on the family's strength lines. The full siblings don't marry each other, only half-siblings, because that was written in the rulebook." 1224. That rulebook was a leather-bound manuscript of over 200 pages, handwritten over decades. It combined distorted biblical texts, practical rules, and elaborate genealogical records to plan future unions. An anthropologist who studied it noted the document revealed an instinctive, albeit primitive, understanding of genetic risks combined with mystical justifications for practices the outside world would consider incestuous. If you also feel the weight of this story, comment now. Isolated ignorance can be the worst prison. 1313. Daily life on the Holloway property was marked by rigid routines and a division of labor by gender and physical ability. Children worked as soon as they could walk. Formal education was non-existent, replaced by practical learning and oral tradition. Some older members could read and write rudimentarily, but many younger ones were completely illiterate. Their vocabulary was limited, mixing archaic English with unique internal expressions. 1338. They had their own words for medical concepts, observed linguist Dr. Caroline Foster. Terms like weak blood and deep eyes described conditions we recognize as anemia and congenital microphthalmia. 1358. The family's diet, though sufficient, was nutritionally deficient based on corn, beans, pork, and wild foods. Lack of medical care led to high infant and maternal mortality. Of the graves in the family cemetery, nearly 60% belonged to children under 5. A classic pattern of inbreeding depression, noted one study. 1419. Perhaps the most disturbing aspect was the normalization of deformity. For them, family traits were not pathologies but marks of belonging. Sarah Holloway, 12, expressed confusion when asked about her brother's severe malformations. "Why are you asking about Jacob? He's like that because he has strong family blood. The joined fingers show he's a true Holloway." 1450. This normalization, combined with total isolation, explains why no one ever sought outside help. The patriarch in 1964, Obadiah Holloway, Jeremiah's grandson, maintained rigid control, telling terrifying stories about those who ventured into the world of strangers. 1520. Authorities found a community existing in near-complete self-sufficiency, making clothes from cotton and wool, building furniture with 19th-century methods, preserving food by salting and smoking, treating illnesses with medicinal plants and superstition. "It was like entering a time capsule," described Deputy Sheriff William Tanner. Except it wasn't just the way of life frozen in time. It was the family's blood, circulating and recirculating in the same closed group for generations. ***, 1543, ***, the 1964 discovery placed Missouri authorities before an unprecedented dilemma. The severity required intervention, but the case raised deeply challenging legal, ethical, and practical questions. There was no protocol for this, admitted Shannon County prosecutor Richard Donovan years later. We were dealing with possible child abuse, medical neglect, incest, but also with a community that had lived this way for decades with its own rules. ***, 1607, ***, the first phase focused on emergency medical evaluations. A multidisciplinary team identified 8 critical cases needing immediate hospitalization, mainly children with severe congenital conditions. West Plains Regional Hospital improvised a special ward. We are treating conditions we'd normally only see in textbooks, reported medical director Dr. Eleanor Simmons. ***, 1652, ***, one emblematic case was Timothy Holloway, a 7-year-old with advanced craniosynosis. Emergency surgery likely saved his life but couldn't reverse all neurological damage. ***, 1713, judicial authorities faced complex legal issues. Consanguinity was illegal, but marriages had occurred informally, without records. Many lacked birth certificates. Judge Howard Brennan opted for caution, issuing protection orders for minors and ordering psychological evaluations before custody decisions. We are dealing with people who do not understand our system, he wrote. ***, 1759, this approach drew criticism. The St. Louis Post-Dispatch editorialized, "For how long did society tolerate this abuse in the name of isolation? Are we failing these children by not holding perpetrators accountable?" ***, 1820, family separation met resistance. Led by Obadiah, older members refused to cooperate. Sheriff's officers remained on site for weeks. 3 teenagers escaped custody and tried to return home. ***, 1844, psychological evaluations of adults revealed consistent patterns. Psychiatrist Dr. Harold Freeman reported, "A combination of cognitive limitations from genetic factors and severe educational deprivation, associated with a rigid belief system that normalizes practices mainstream society considers abusive." ***, 1907, determining legal capacity was challenging. Many adults had cognitive deficiencies but possessed adaptive survival skills. After months, an intermediate solution emerged. Youngest children were placed in state custody, teenagers entered special transition programs, adults with severe deficiencies went to care institutions. Only 5 adults, the Council of Elders, were formally charged. Obadiah Holloway, 67, was sentenced to 12 years in 1965 but served only 4 before dying in prison. His final words, "We only did what had always been done to keep the family strong and safe from the corrupt world out there." ***, 1937, the property posed another dilemma. In 1967, Missouri acquired it through eminent domain, with proceeds in a trust for family members. The lands were incorporated into Mark Twain National Forest, gradually erasing the physical evidence of the isolated community. ***, 2014, for the Holloway children integrated into society, the transition was extraordinarily difficult. Even after 5 years, social worker Deborah Winters wrote in 1970, "Some still had nightmares about being taken by strangers. Basic concepts like telephones or indoor bathrooms were met with fear." ***, 2039, the case exposed systemic failures. In response, Missouri established the Rural Outreach Program in 1966 to identify and monitor families in remote areas. ***, 2104, 60 years later, the ripples continue. Emma Holloway Patterson, who was 5 when removed in 1964 and later became a nurse, stated in a 2010 interview, "For a long time, I tried to forget where I came from. But my story contains lessons about how communities can disappear from society's view and how children suffer when we allow that." ***, 2130, Of the 42 members identified in 1964, only 28 were alive in 1980, and fewer than 15 by 2000, a somber reminder of extreme consanguinity's impact. Timothy Holloway, the boy who had cranial surgery, lived to 32 in an institution. His drawings of life on the property were later published as valuable anthropological documents. 2156, not all survivors adapted. Missouri Department of Mental Health records indicate about 40% of institutionalized adults remained dependent for life. The Holloway case taught us, reflected social worker Michael Roberts, that extreme isolation combined with consanguinity produces profound psychological and social effects that can persist for generations. 2220, the medical impact extended far beyond the family. The extensive genetic records, with protected identities, became study material. The ongoing Ozark cohort study has provided unique insights into over 30 rare recessive conditions. In a very real sense, geneticist Dr. Jennifer Lawson noted, their suffering contributed to advances in modern genetic counseling. 2240, legally, the case catalyzed change. The 1967 Rural Community Protection Act established protocols for monitoring remote areas and educational verification for all children. The legislation likely prevented similar situations, experts later acknowledged. 2310, the original property, now part of the National Forest, sparked debate. In 2008, a proposal to designate it a historical landmark was rejected over ethics. Today, a small, discreet plaque vaguely mentions an isolated community until the mid-20th century. The family cemetery was restored in 2012 with simple headstones, a compromise between erasing history and respecting those who died there, many of them children who knew no other world. 2336, for scholars, the Holloway case remains an extreme but instructive example. Historian Dr. Catherine Henderson argues, what makes it significant is not just its extremity, but how it illustrates processes of cultural and genetic isolation that occurred on smaller scales in many rural regions. The line between legitimate cultural autonomy and harmful isolation is often blurred. 2359, perhaps its most powerful legacy is heightened public awareness. The Missouri Historical Society archives show a significant increase in reports of forgotten rural populations after the Holloway discovery. The distance that separated our family from the world, Emma Holloway Patterson concluded, wasn't just in miles. It was a distance created by ignorance, fear, and institutional neglect. And that's a distance that still exists in many places, if we have the courage to look. 2400 hours 25, if you watched this far, you enjoyed this story. Leave a comment saying, I watched all the way through so I can get to know you and see who really follows the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, leave your like, and share with friends interested in real stories hidden for decades. Your engagement is what makes it possible to continue bringing these forgotten cases to light.